Let's start things off with a highlight from my recent match with Denny. So I serve right into Denny's backhand and jam him up. He comes a bit short, so I immediately attack him down the line, and he hits a high shot, and I volleyed in, and I can't believe Denny saved that ball, but it's out, and I win the point. So we're back here at the start of the match, and I serve right into Denny's backhand, but it's just a bit long, so here goes the second serve. Second serve is right into his forehand. Denny slices up a bit short, but I hit it a bit too weak right into him, and he hits a passing shot to win the point. Alright, so I'm aiming for the tee here, but it's just a bit wide, so we have to go to that second serve, and this time with the second serve, I'm aiming for Denny's body, but on the backhand side. He aims it pretty deep, so I'd had a pretty safe shot, but Denny makes some mistakes and hits the net, and I win the point. So the plan continues to be attack Denny's backhand. Here I am with a serve straight into his backhand, but it's a bit long. Alright, so second serve, still to his backhand, a bit weak, no problem. He comes back to my forehand, and I'm hitting right to his backhand side, making him run. And here I am aiming for his backhand, but it goes in the net. Sticking to the game plan and attacking Denny's backhand right on the tee on this serve. He comes a bit weak, but I'm hitting it to his forehand a little bit this time. He slices it, and I change up the pace with another slice, and Denny hits it into the net. 30 all. Alright, this time I'm still aiming for Denny's backhand, but the serve goes right in the net. Alright, so let's go to that second serve. This time I'm aiming for the body, and it goes just a bit long. Double fault, free point to Denny. I'm aiming my serve at Denny's body again, and Denny moves just out of the way and hits a forehand right back, so I have to hit a really defensive shot, high arcing that lands just on the line. Denny hits a bit short, so I'm ready to go in for the kill, and I hit it right in the net. Face palm, and I lose game 1. Game 2 starts with Denny hitting a first serve just a bit too long to my backhand, so second serve. Second serve comes in just a bit weak, so I immediately attack Denny's forehand. He slices it back, and I slice it right back to him, but it goes in the net. Next point, Denny hits a wide serve, and I hit a forehand back to him, but I'm out of position, so I need to recover, and he hits my backhand. I don't expect it, and I hit it out. Love 30. Denny hits a serve that's pretty weak to my forehand, but I hit an even weaker return, and he cleans up shot and hits a winner across court. So Denny this time hits a serve right into my forehand. I change up the pace with a slice right back to him, and then unexpectedly hits a drop shot, and I try to go in, but I do not get it, so I'm down 0-2. So here I am serving for game 3, and I want to mix things up and aim down the tee, but it's just a bit long. Okay, so second serve. This time, let's go back to the backhand. Go right back to the backhand, comes back to me, and I immediately attack Denny's backhand, but his shot hits the top of the net, and he wins the point. Here's me serving again, and I'm aiming down the tee, but it goes in the net. Okay, so second serve. This time, let's go a bit safer. Go right for his body. All right, he comes to my backhand. He doesn't expect it, but I hit down the line and make him run, and then Denny pokes the ball right out. So I want to keep Denny guessing, and this time I hit down the tee to his forehand. He comes back with a slice, and I immediately attack his backhand again. He comes right back, and I hit an amazing slice that hits down the line for the win. Alright, this serve, I'm aiming for the body, but it comes in pretty weak, so Denny hits it nice and deep. I hit a weak shot back, and Denny just kills me right there. This time I'm aiming for the tee again, but I miss here. Alright, so second serve, let's go right for that backhand again. He comes right back, but it's pretty deep, and I just are able to chip a weak shot back. He comes back in, and I slice again right into the net. This time I'm going to aiming for Denny's body, and it comes in right into his body to his backhand side. He slices it nice and slow, so I slice it right back to him. Denny hits right to the center of the court, and I hit a short cross and turns into drop shot for the win. Next serve, I am going straight for Denny's backhand, and it goes in right nice and powerful, jams him up, so I go in and hit a great approach shot right in the middle. He hits it high, and then I volleyed in, and he got that ball, but it is out, and I win the point. Nice serve by me right down the tee to Denny, and he hits kind of weak, but I totally missed that opportunity. Just push it right back to him. Now he's attacking me, so I have to slice and change out the pace. He hits me the other side, and I hit it right to the middle, and he just puts me away. Deuce again. So going back to the game plan, backhand. I hit a great first serve to Denny's backhand, and he pokes it right out. Sticking with the game plan, so I serve right down the tee to his backhand. I don't know how he hit that drop shot, and we're deuce again. Mixing things up, this time I hit a serve right into Denny's forehand. He slices it a little bit high. I go in, but I hit a weak backhand to his forehand. He hits it right at me, and I shank it out at the net. It's now a break point, so I want to mix things up, and I want to serve wide to Denny's forehand. He comes back, and I hit right back to his backhand, nice and easy, just trying to stay calm. I want to put a little more pressure on him, and I hit right in the net, down 0-3. Game 4 starts with a relatively easy serve by Denny to my forehand, so I hit it right back to him. He hits to my backhand side and then hit down the line, catches him off guard, and it's a short shot, easy, going for the kill, and I hit it way out. That was bad. Denny's now serving right to my forehand, but it's a bit long, so that's a fault. Second serve, Denny goes for my forehand again. I hit a bit of a short cross, catches Denny off guard, and he pucks it out. 15 all, and then Denny serves right into my backhand, so I send it right back to him, and then he hits it to my backhand side again, and I slice, but it's a bit short, so he sends me the other end, and I need to slice again. I can't believe I'm still in this point at this point, so Denny hits it a bit short this time, and I put a little more pressure with my forehand, and then he hits it out. Denny serves this time to my forehand, but it's a bit long, so second serve. Second serve is to my forehand again. I hit a short cross. Denny hits it back. It's a bit deep. It catches me a little bit off bounds, so I hit a high arcing shot, and it's a bit wide. Serves coming into my forehand, so I hit a deep middle return to Denny's backhand, and he overhits it out. So Denny's serve is coming into my backhand this time, so I hit a short cross back to his forehand. He comes back at me again. I hit down the line to attack his backhand. Comes back to the middle. I want to attack him again, but I hit it just out. Deuce. Feeling a little bit tight at this point, so Denny serves to my forehand, but it's a bit long, so second serve. Second serve comes into my forehand again, and I hit it right back to his backhand. He comes right back, and then I change up the pace, and I hit a high arcing shot. Denny hits it a bit short. I'm going in, but I mistakenly hit it right to his forehand, and he hits a passing shot for the win. Denny hits a let here. Okay, so first serve again. This time, Denny hits it right to my forehand, and I shank it right to the bottom of the net. Down 0-4. Final game, I need to gather myself. So I serve, and it hits the net. Okay, so second serve. It's going right to Denny's backhand. He comes right back. I just want to apply a little more pressure, so I'm attacking his backhand again. He comes in. I attack his backhand again. This time he hits it to my backhand, and I hit a bit of a short cross. He comes back deep, and I hit it just out. Aiming for the backhand again, and it goes right down the tee, but Denny anticipates it, so he hits a forehand back. I immediately attack his backhand. He slices it to my forehand side, and I try to slice it back, but it goes out long. Okay, so down love 30, and then I serve right into Denny's backhand. He hits a high arcing shot, looks out, but actually lands on the line, so I hit a high arcing shot back. Denny hits to my backhand, and I hit it right back to his backhand side. He slices it for a short cross, and I slice it right into the net. Down love 40, back against the wall, and I serve just wide. Okay, so I've got to hit him with a second serve. Second serve goes right into Denny's body, and Denny wants to crush me, and he overhits into the net. Booyah, still alive. Not giving up now, so go right back to his backhand, and then Denny hits it way out. Coming back, baby. Just sticking to the game plan and serving right to Denny's backhand again. He comes back deep, so I have to hit a high shot all the way back to him in the center of the court. He comes back with another high shot to me, so I attack his backhand here. He comes back and slices. I change up the pace and slice again, and then he hits it long. All right, deuce. We're not changing things up now, so still serving to Denny's backhand. He comes right back to me. He drives me off the court. I slice it back in. Now he drives the other end. I make an amazing save, but he's right at the net, and he puts me away. Feeling the nerves a little bit. So aiming body, and it's a let. Okay, so I still get a first serve again. Let's go for that body shot again. And I serve right to the bottom of the net. Okay, so let's try something different. Serving down the tee, and I miss. Double fault, losing 0-5 to Denny.
All right, so quick recap today against my game with Denny. And today I ended up losing 0-5, but I don't think it was so one-sided. Having said that, I think there's a lot of good and bad that we can kind of go through a week. The good is two things. One is my serve. I think continually is very, very consistent. I've actually added in more training this week in terms of the placement of the ball. So as much as before, I would always like to hit on the deuce side, always wide into Denny's backhand. This week, I've been training more serves by myself down the tee against the body. So at least to give Danny a bit of a different look. The second was, I think the ground strokes were very solid today. Overall, after last night, playing with my team today, I felt very loose. And then I think at least I was applying some pressure towards Denny. In terms of, things I could do better, there were two things. The first is the decision making. I think there were some poor decisions made today where I gave up easy points, and I honestly cannot give Denny any points. So things I did poorly was a number of approach shots I would hit long or I would hit wide, or there were also a number of shots where I think if I was just being aggressive, probably would have won the point. But actually, I tried to be too smart and I would try to slice, and it became a very defensive shot where I ended up doing it out, and that wasn't very smart. The second thing I think was I didn't do very well was in terms of making mistakes. One was in terms of my forehand slices. I think probably a bit of a lazy habit of mine to not chase the ball and just try to chop the ball and try to change the pace. And I made a couple errors, mainly because my body was too wide when I was trying to make contact with the ball, and it wasn't great contact. The second thing was on a couple of big points, I also double faulted, and I really shouldn't do that, particularly as you see in the video on the final build. So overall, I don't think it was a bad game today against Denny. I think Denny actually, I would say, tried harder today than in the past. One, because he knows we're shooting the video and he sees it on YouTube. But two, because I think last week as well, he was a bit surprised with how close the game was, and I actually won a couple games off of him. So that's it for this week, and see you all next time.